Hello everyone! Greetings from Kharkov, Ukraine. My name is Svetlana Muha and I am the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. Today I would like to discuss with you how to find the right person. I strongly believe that if finding the right person were that easy, there wouldn't be any need for online dating or offline dating industry. Actually, I believe all psychologists would have to change their careers because there would be no need in psychology anymore, since so many problems and insecurities appear. Well, some singles can't enjoy being single, or they can't attract the right partner, or they tend to choose bad candidates only, or they struggle with building a relationship, or they are unhappy in a relationship and they want to change it. So many problems. Nowadays, despite internet and numerous dating apps in every smartphone, it is even more complicated to find the right partner. I believe one of the reasons why it is so complicated now to find the right partner is the fact that people are so obsessed with the idea of perfection. Finding the right partner is simply not enough anymore. People want to find a perfect partner, a soulmate. Pretty often when a man or a woman meets someone with similar values, with similar attitude to life, to relationship, with similar interests, they believe that this person is not good enough because, for example, she is 29 and not 32, or her eyes are not blue, or because he is not tall enough, or she is not a Gemini. So many faults that in their eyes make this potential partner not perfect enough. So despite the fact that such an acquaintance has a really strong potential to grow into a healthy, lasting relationship, because long-term goals are similar, because values align, and because two people simply are on the same page about so many important things like relationship, gender roles, money, religion, etc. But they prevent themselves to give this acquaintance a chance because in their opinion those 2 years or 10 centimeters or 5 centimeters or 2 kilos are a deal breaker. I believe many singles struggle with finding the right partner because they simply don't know what they want. Some people just want drama. For them, to love someone equals to have drama. And pretty often they have to create some difficulties and dramatically overcome these difficulties to feel that they are in love. For example, this October we have introduced our male client to a lady. They had 4 dates, and after that they were texting back and forth and calling each other for about 3 to 4 weeks. And after that the lady told the gentleman that unfortunately she believes she is not interested anymore, and she wishes him luck and recommends to meet other people. Well, this is life, and unfortunately it is an important part of the dating process, and pretty often it takes 4 to 5 dates to understand if there is potential for this acquaintance to bring it to the relationship, to grow it to the relationship. And after getting to know the gentleman, the lady has realized that he's not checking all the boxes that she is looking for, and she doesn't want to waste his or her time. So it was an honest sin, a good sin to do it. This is one of the reasons why we recommend all our clients to meet several people and try to get to know these several people to see which acquaintance has a potential to grow into a relationship. Attraction on the first date can be just physical, and it is definitely not enough to build a solid, lasting relationship. So usually if there was strong attraction on the first date, when you start talking and meeting your date more often, after you had, let's say, 2 or 3 dates, you start opening new sides of your date, and your date starts learning new things about you. And pretty often things that you learn about your date, or things that she finds out about you, are not as appealing as you wish they were, and of course you start feeling that you lose interest. Anyway, after our female client has turned down our male client, we have suggested our male client to proceed with our matchmaking process and to meet other candidates and to see with whom the acquaintance can grow into something. So he has agreed, and we have scheduled new dates for him. But after the new dates with new ladies, the feedback was quite similar. He was telling us something like, "Oh, this lady seems nice, but she is not as attractive as Tatiana," or This lady is easygoing, but not as easygoing as Tatiana. Or, oh, this lady can definitely speak English and she has a sense of humor, but it is not as good as Tatiana's. Now you can tell me that probably he has fallen in love with Tatiana, or maybe Tatiana is really a super woman, a perfect woman. Well, both assumptions are not true, because first of all, he had just 4 dates with Tatiana, and after that they were texting and calling for about 3 weeks before this communication has started to slow down until Tatiana has finished it. So definitely he was not in love. 4 dates is simply not enough. Was she a perfect woman? No. Like all people, she has her strong characters and her weaknesses, and probably if this gentleman got to know her better, he would learn more qualities that he wouldn't find that appealing about her. So why to concentrate on the lady who honestly tells you that she is not interested? Because you want to prove her wrong? Because you can't accept the fact that somebody is simply not interested in you because she doesn't find you that perfect or that appealing, and you find that it is ridiculous, like everybody has to find you interesting and everybody has to like you? Or maybe you just like the challenge. Some guys tell me that, oh, they just like the challenge. Guys, of course, when she is 15 years old and you are 15 years old and she is telling you that don't text me anymore because her girlfriends, who are also 15 years old, believe that it will make her more desirable and appealing in your eyes, maybe it can work, but we are not in high school anymore and we are talking about adult relationships. So usually if the lady is telling you that she is not interested and she doesn't want to go out with you on a second date, or she doesn't want to continue communicating with you, and she honestly suggests you to meet other people and wishes you luck in your search. And it means that she doesn't want to invest any more time into this acquaintance because she doesn't see any more potential and she sees that she's not interested. If you feel like you need a closure, you want to find out why she said no or why she has no interest, of course, if you have hired the matchmaker, usually the matchmaker can point out to you, for example, things that you should have done wrong, or weaknesses in your dating strategy. For example, it can occur that you were too pushy during the date or you were too passive, but usually it is just because the lady is really not that attracted to you. It can be the combination of many factors. She finds you less attractive in person than on your photos. For example, during the date, she felt bored, or she felt that she had to entertain you more, and she felt that you were not attentive enough, or you didn't give her enough compliments, or simply after the date she didn't have the feeling that it was very romantic and very special. It can happen too. So maybe it is just the combination of different factors. You felt tired during the date, or she felt tired, difference in the time zone, she had a long working day. So pretty often it's nobody's fault, it just didn't meant to be. So if you feel like you need the closure, for example, after 4 or 5 dates she says no to you, you can write the email and you can express your thoughts there, but please don't send it to anyone. Just do it to get the closure, to take it off your shoulders. And pretty often men rely too much on physical attraction. I will give you an example, but probably ladies understand this situation more, but maybe you can also feel this situation. So often when you are trying shoes or a new dress or a new jacket and you feel that it doesn't fit for 100%, you feel that the shoes are way too tired, or the material is scratchy and you're not sure whether you feel good in it, but the dress or the shoes, they look so nice, or maybe that's a sweet deal and they are on sale and you believe that, okay, I will work in them and they will become really comfortable in a few weeks or in a few days, and you end up buying the shoes or you end up buying the dress or the jacket, and you know what, you never actually wear it. So despite the fact this item looks really good in the shop and probably it looks nice when you put it on, you don't feel comfortable and therefore you don't feel confident. So usually this item, it just stays in your wardrobe and you never wear it. So pretty often during the first date, people confuse physical attraction with compatibility, and it can happen that it has been a while since two of you had sex, and it can happen that you just like her looks, or she just likes your looks, or maybe the moon is full, nobody knows what the reason, but you believe that just because this strong physical attraction is there, she will be your perfect partner. But when you go on second, third or fourth date, you understand that you don't really fit that well, and the material is stretchy and it feels too tight and it is not working. But let's return to our client, the one who was comparing all other ladies to Tatiana, with whom he just had 4 dates. Do you remember this song by Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River? Do you remember the video to this song? The picture is really gray, it rains, it's actually a pouring rain, so Justin is singing with his wet hair and his face is wet, like if he was crying, and the melody is quite melancholic. So many men, they want to be just like Justin, these sad heroes who want to be happy, but they can't be happy because cruel love, cruel women have crushed their hearts. But let's return to our client. Is he really in love with that Tatiana? Is Tatiana really the right person for him? Definitely no. He knew her for 4 dates, so he didn't have enough time with her to understand if she's the right partner for him. Is she a bad person because she has turned him down? No, of course she is not a bad person. She went with him on the first date, she definitely liked his looks, and the attraction was strong enough to go out on a second date, and then the third, the fourth date. But after that, she has realized that he is not her Mr. Right, because just like you guys have the list of qualities you would like to see in your life partner, ladies have this list of qualities as well. The reasons why some ladies turn guys down can be ridiculous. For example, she wanted him to kiss her after the date number 3, he didn't kiss her, and she believed it's a sign and they were not meant to be, so this is why she doesn't want to go out with him on the 4th date. Or for example, one lady once told me that on the date number 3 she has tried to imagine their future kids with a gentleman and she couldn't do it, so she has decided that he was not Mr. Right. So as you can see, guys, girls have some ridiculous excuses not to date some really good potential partners as well, just like guys. So let's return to our client. After Tatiana has turned him down, he has decided that he was 100% sure that Tatiana was the one. Why? He didn't even know her that well, but now he has a chance, first of all, to be this sad, beautiful night singing in the rain, just like Justin in that movie. And now he can imagine what Tatiana is like. He can fantasize about all those qualities that she probably doesn't have, but he is free to do it in his mind. And also in his fantasies, she is a perfect woman. In these fantasies, she is loyal, she would never betray him, and she would always choose him, but in real life she didn't. So it's a little bit ridiculous. Can you tell about our client that he really wants to find the right person? No, because if he really wanted to find the right person, he would concentrate on his other dates. He would really try to get to know them, he would really try to open up to see which acquaintance can lead to something new. Just like Tatiana did. She has realized that this acquaintance is not leading to a relationship for whatever reason, so she wants to meet other people, and she honestly tells the gentleman about this. But our client, he has decided that now he has a wonderful excuse not to get to know other ladies, not to flirt during the dates, not to open up, because right now he can be the sad hero with a broken heart. Now he can hold on tightly to this excuse to be the sad hero, because secretly he wants drama more than he wants a relationship, because for him, to love means to struggle and to suffer. Now he doesn't need to invest time and energy into getting to know other people, going on dates, flirt, be stressed and nervous when you meet new people, because now he can pour all his imagination, all his efforts into creating this a perfect woman who has turned him down. And there is no real woman to contradict that perfect image. Guys, are you attracted to drama in relationship? Perhaps you are secretly craving drama? So how to find the right partner? The tip number 1, there won't be drama. When you are meeting the right partner, this person is serious about the relationship. This person is mutually attracted to you. This lady is interested in getting to know you better. And she is serious and open about this. Yes, there will be sexual tension, there will be attraction, there will be romance, but there won't be any drama. Of course, life can bring you lemons. For example, one of our clients, after we have introduced him to a lady and they had a few dates, he has returned back home. So he has called us and told us that, oh wow, I am suspicious that Elena is a scammer. And we have asked him, like, why do you think so? We were really surprised with his conclusion, and he said that, oh, we have agreed to do a video call, and she told me that she has dropped her phone and it is broken, so now she is asking to reschedule this video call. So we are texting Elena to find out what is wrong. We are texting her in Viber, and she actually calls us back telling that, oh, please don't text me in Viber for like 2 more days because I have dropped my phone and I have broken the screen and the camera, so I need to fix it, and it is better to call me now. And they actually had a video call 2 days later after they have initially planned it. But after the call, Helena told us that it was very weird to talk to the gentleman because he was not flirty, and she felt like he was not that interested. She didn't feel the chemistry anymore. So she has assumed that he has lost interest in her. The gentleman after the call told us that he was still suspicious because during the call he has asked Elena if she has fixed her phone, and she said that yes, she has actually fixed it, and she said that it happens to her pretty quickly, so at least several times per year she is fixing her screen and her camera on her phone. So our client, who has watched several crappy videos online and has read some articles in the internet, he has assumed that this is a red flag that she is a scammer. Like, in my mind, it is a red flag that she is not very careful with technique and she drops her phone really often. Mind you, she hasn't asked him to fix her phone and she hasn't asked for the new phone. She has just rescheduled the call, and he has found this suspicious. I have a friend and she has managed to drop her phone and actually draw it over. And the funny thing is, it happened to her 4 times. Can you imagine 4 times when she was getting into her car, she was dropping her phone, she didn't notice it, and she drove over it. So I don't know any other person to whom it might happen. To my friend, it happened a few times. Anyway, we have introduced this client to another lady, and again he got suspicious because during their 3rd date, the lady has started telling him about her last vacation, and she told him that she went to Dubai together with her sister. And the client has called us straight away after the date, and he said that, oh, I have watched a video about Ukrainian prostitutes and they all go to Dubai to earn money. I have tried to tell him that many people go to Dubai to spend family vacations there because it is easy to fly from Ukraine and you don't need the visa, and people like seashore, and the weather there is so much better in November and December than it is in Ukraine. But in the mind of this gentleman, the fact that she went to Dubai for a vacation with her sister is crazy suspicious. Can you tell that this gentleman really wanted to find the right person? No, he just wanted drama, because it is way more dramatic to assume that the girl who has dropped her phone is a scammer, or a girl who went to Dubai on a vacation is a prostitute. And it is so much easier to tell that he is not dating these ladies because they are scammers and prostitutes, and not because he has strong trust issues and has to hire a psychologist or go to therapy. So how to find the right person? First of all, be honest with yourself. Are you really ready to meet someone? Are you ready to get to know new people, to meet multiple new people, to open up to them and from time to time to hear no? Are you ready for drastic changes in your life? Are you ready to the fact that probably after the 1st date you won't get married, and pretty often the first person you go out with is not the person you end up marrying? It happens sometimes, but not very often. Are you ready to work on your own insecurities and avoid drama? Or maybe you are just craving drama and the illusion of relationship. So how to find the right partner? First of all, be real with yourself. Answer this question: what do you really want and why? Guys, I hope it was useful to you, and I hope you are still with me and you are not sleeping. I know that this video was quite long. I hope that you have some questions and stories to share. I would really appreciate it if you will do it in the comments below this video. I wish you love. Svetlana Mukha from Diolli.com.